Today we're unboxing a successful Kickstarter campaign that I got in the mail today. This is the Tank Mouse, Your New Amiga Mouse by Lukas Remis. This was a project to make a modern version of the iconic Commodore Amiga 1315-2 mouse. And today you can order yours from tank-mouse.com. Links will be in the description, but let's open this up and see what we have inside. So we have a very attractive Tank Mouse box for it. The color looks really good, the print's really high quality. And we also have the Tank Mouse USB to DB9 adapter. This will allow you to use this with your Amiga, Atari ST, or Commodore 64. So I'm really impressed with the box. The artwork is vibrant, the box feels really high quality. Very impressed with this. So like we said, this is inspired by the Commodore Amiga 1352. It's an optical mouse. It has a wireless 2.4 gigahertz receiver like you'd expect for any USB wireless mouse. It also has Bluetooth, 1600 DPI. It does have 2 buttons and what I think is really cool, this touch scrolling area. So you can actually scroll up and down with a wheel, but without a wheel. It's a touch area. It is powered by 2 AAA batteries. So let's, something wiggling around in there. Let's open it up and see what it is. Oh wow, that's nice. What is that? Is that the? Yeah, that's the USB plug jiggling around in there. That's looser than what I would have expected, but that's fine because you'll probably have this plugged in. I'm probably going to use this by Bluetooth most of the time, so I might tape that in there a little bit. So let's put some batteries in, but this feels really good. It feels like a Tank Mouse. For comparison, here is my Logitech M317 mouse. This is nice. I throw this in my backpack. It's kind of my go-to mobile mouse. So the Tank Mouse is a little bigger, but it feels really nice. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So the Logitech M317, we're looking at about 3 ounces, just under 3 ounces. The Tank Mouse, probably about the same. 3 ounces right on the dot with batteries, give or take, 2 7/8. It's nice, it feels really good. We do have the switch on the bottom for Bluetooth or using the USB receiver. You'd have to use that receiver with a dongle, and we will try this with my Commodore 64. But right now, let's get this set up with my Lenovo T495 daily driver and try it out. So we're gonna pair this with Bluetooth because that's how I primarily plan on using this. So we're gonna take this switch, slide it over to Bluetooth, light comes on, and then I have to press and hold this button here for 2 seconds to activate Bluetooth pairing. So I'm gonna at least bring up the wizard in Windows 10. 1, 2. Oh, and there we go. Look, Tank Mouse popped right up. Connecting. Ready to go. Setting up. Oh, look at that. There we go. Buttons work. And do my scroll wheels? Yes, it does. Look at that. So right between your left and right mouse button, I can just scroll up and down. That is slick. Look at that. And this feels really good. I mean, it's a mouse, right? It works exactly as how you would expect. So here's the Kickstarter webpage for it. Obviously this Kickstarter is closed now, but you can go over to tank-mouse.com and you can order your own Tank Mouse. They come in black or white. You can also get the USB to DB9 adapter, as well as replacement buttons for different colors, mouse pads, and even a really cool Amiga microfiber cleaning cloth. But oh man, this is really slick. I don't even think I'm going to use it on USB on Windows, because this does exactly what I want it to do. It's very responsive. It exceeded my expectations, to be honest with you. This is, Lukas, thank you. This is awesome. So we're gonna move up to the Commodore 64 and try to get this working on there. All right, so this is probably not the best viewing angle for this, but we really are focusing on the ports here and then just seeing if the mouse works. So the instructions that come with the USB to DB9 adapter state that the USB to DB9 adapter can work in 3 modes: Amiga, which is the default, Atari SD, and Commodore 64. If you want to change your default modes, connect the USB receiver to the adapter, turn on the mouse, plug the adapter into your computer. And then it works through some setups here. And what we'll have to do is click the right mouse button to change the settings. So let's turn off the C64. I have the USB plugged into the adapter, and we will plug this in to the port the right way. There we go. We'll turn it on. When a green, whoa, that is weird. Maybe port 2? That's what it is. I had it in port 1. When the green LED on the adapter starts flashing, click the right mouse button. I don't see anything on the adapter. No. Where would it be flashing at? This is on. The mouse is on, yep. When the green LED starts flashing, click right mouse button. Now I should be in mode configuration and a red LED should be flashing. I see no LEDs. All right, so after much messing around, I found the LED. It's on the bottom. It was intended to be in control port 1. And the reason it was putting that garbage on the screen, it was still trying to figure out what it was, right? Because it's default setup for an Amiga system. So that LED's on the bottom. So what I had to do is flip the bread bin up, turn the lights off in the room because this wasn't very bright. But then I was able to go through the setting and get it set up for the Commodore 64. It took a little longer, and the instructions don't say where the LED is on the bottom. So you'd find it anyway. But if you do get one of these, the LED's on the bottom. So now that it's set up, let's boot it up and see how it works. All right, so we're booted up. We see we have our 1315.1 here. There's our mouse, and look at that. We have movement, and it works. And it works really good. Again, it works just as you'd expect a mouse would, but it is optical, so we do get better pickup and better control from that. But this is great because I don't have a mouse for my Commodore 64, but now I do. And it's a mouse that I can easily, use on my Windows machine, my Mac, and my C64. So again, I'm impressed with it on Windows. I'm impressed with it on the Commodore 64. This is a really, really slick machine. Well, that's gonna wrap it up. I'm very, very impressed with this. It looks great. It feels good. It looks awesome with my ThinkPad. Probably gonna upgrade the red button so it really matches that ThinkPad aesthetic. I'm blown away by this, absolutely blown away with this. It works great on my modern Windows machine. It works great on my Commodore 64. The only complaint is that the USB dongle jiggled around inside the battery bay here. But now that USB dongle is gonna live in my Commodore 64, so that problem's resolved itself. And the LED on the DB9 adapter was on the bottom. Maybe it could be on the side or on the top and the bottom so you could see it better. and it was a little dimmer than what I would have liked. But I also have studio lights on in here, so it is brighter than your typical room. Construction's top notch. I'm very impressed with this, because when you sign up for Kickstarter campaigns, sometimes you don't know what you're getting into. You might not get anything. I backed this fairly early on, I think. And to be honest with you, I kind of forgot about it until I started getting some email updates. So if you like this, I'll have links in the description. It's probably the most versatile thing that you're gonna have working on Amiga, Commodore, Atari, Windows, and Mac machines. It's compatible with all of them. It's also saying a 6 months of use on 2 AAA batteries. I believe it. I think we're at the point where most mouses, mices, pointing devices will last that long on 2 AAA batteries. So I liked it, and if you like stuff like this, like and subscribe to Retro Tech or Die. We cover all kinds of crazy stuff like this. So that's going to wrap up this short unboxing and trial of the new Tank Mouse, your most versatile mouse that you're going to find. Tell your friends about Retro Tech or Die, and we'll catch you next time.